We last left you in San Bruno, where we were spending the week in an Airbnb. The week came to an end and it was time for us to set off back in the van.
You ready to live back in the van? Your first ever experience of living in a house has ended. How do you feel about hitting the road again? Yeah, I feel the same.
We headed further south, stopping in Mulahay very briefly before heading on to Baja de Concepcion. Here we spent the afternoon playing on the beach, paddleboarding and enjoying the sunshine.
How you doing, puppy? Are you hot? Yeah, it's hot out here. It's about 100 degrees.
Despite our plans to originally stay in Baja de Concepcion for several days, we decided to head further south to La Paz and think about heading over to the mainland.
This entire trip has felt like a dream. About to see how good of a cup of coffee
This filter's way too big though.
Louise makes. Hey, you just try your best.
Yeah, this filter's way too big.
About 2.5 hours away from La Paz. Trying to get to the mainland to escape this treacherous desert weather.
Upon our arrival in La Paz, we headed straight to the ferry terminal. We did have to wait until Friday for the next available boat, meaning we stayed in La Paz for a few days. But we soon were on the ferry, heading across to the mainland with our first destination as Tequila, Jalisco. This small, quaint little town really captured our hearts, so after staying there for around a week, we decided we wanted to show everyone what it had to offer.
Tequila.
Just woke up.
Morning poop and pee.
Going to the gas station. Oh shit. Hey, Mrs. Lamp.
Ignore the fact that my juice is in a bag with a plastic straw, but we just stopped by the cute little juice stand that we see this woman working at every morning. Like, she gets a little table out, she gets all the vegetables out, she's just out there making like juice and stuff. So today we stopped by and we got our own little, it's like a cross between like a juice and a smoothie. Yeah, it's really good. Good breakfast. Tequila is obviously made famous by the fact that it is the home of tequila, and this is evident by the abundance of blue agave fields that surround the town. The downtown area centres around a plaza on which there is a church, and this is enjoyed by many locals that we saw entering it most days. We enjoyed walking in the downtown area because we got to have a glimpse of what it was like to live like a local in Tequila. We often saw people grabbing food from the taco stands or hanging outside with their family in the evening sunshine, while children played football on the streets nearby. The environment of Tequila was so welcoming, and we enjoyed staying there, listening to the live music that was often heard in the square and petting some of the local dogs.
So cute. What are you doing up there?
Another thing we loved about Tequila is just a short drive through a nice neighbourhood. We arrived at a hike where we could walk on paths amongst the fields of Tequila. We were really craving some nature, and this really made Tequila a special spot for us.
Got a lot of rain last night.
In the storm. In the storm.
A lot of thunder.
Lot of lightning. We should probably take a shower before tonight because I'm stinky.
It was nice to have a shower. Now I'm just off to a cafe to get caught up on some work. Louise is gonna meet me there with the little poor broken puppy.
Finished work for the day. Now we're gonna go and find a tequila tour. Getting ready to go on a tour.
I hope that we get some of this tour in English so we actually know what's going on.
Señoras tenían que ir por ellos, a veces en bata o a veces en tanga.
The tour took us all around the city, and our first stop was a place where the locals used to wash their clothes using water from the river.
There's mud at the bottom.
Then went to visit the fields where the tequila was growing before heading to a distillery. Here we were able to see the roots of the agave plant before it was processed. We then saw the fermentation process.
And now we enter the Cava de Don Luis.
Before seeing where some of the tequila was aged in barrels. We were then able to try some of the tequila that was produced at this distillery, and this was the perfect way to start our night out shenanigans.
A little pre-night out, makeshift gringo Mexican food feast.
Cheers. Guerrero's got her eyes on it. Haven't you, puppy? Is that a good toy?
Oh, I strained my neck.
What are you doing? What did you just ask me?
Share a can of peas.
Bit of pre-night out snacking going on here, huh?
Can you give me the catsup? Fuck, I got catsup in my pants.
Last night wasn't quite what we expected. We thought, well, when we arrived on the Sunday, the downtown strip was kind of like busy. We went out, had a few shots, danced, and it was a lot of fun. So we thought Friday night, it's going to be so fun. Everyone's going to be out. It's also Independence Day weekend here in Mexico. But it was pretty mellow. We had headed to 3 bars. And yeah, it was nice to see what the locals got up to on a Friday. There was a lot of there was a lot of live music, which was cool. We learned a big lesson from last night that no expectations, you shouldn't have expectations, because when you expect something to be a certain way and it's not, you get disappointed. Whereas when we arrived on Sunday, we went spontaneously out, we had no expectations, and it was a really fun night. But yeah, so we're ready to head out of Tequila now to our next destination of Guadalajara. We're excited to be in a big city. It's been a while since we've been in a big city, honestly. We're excited for our next adventure with this little puppo here.